Okay, so in here, me and the kids are pulling the dash, the actual metal dash out of this truck. So you'll have, let me get the light over here so you can see. You'll have these two bolts here and here. That releases the dash from there. You need to take your starter switch out, which you just spin this backwards this way and it comes off. Same with these. I already got everything loosened, so you hold the back side and just screw this piece off the back. Same here, you just screw that piece out of the actual unit. You'll have 1 1/2-inch bolt there. You'll have this 1/2-inch bolt here with a nut on the inside, so you'll have to put a wrench or something on this side and then ratchet to take it off. This holds your emergency brake cable or your emergency brake to your actual floorboard. With this truck, let me move. Okay, so with this truck, I have miscellaneous ground wire run to the bottom. Then this ground wire right here. And there's the starter bolt I was telling you, or the emergency brake bolt I was telling you about right there. I had to take my gauge out. This is the ground for my gauge. This has a manual choke, so I had to take it out there loose from the carburetor. And then take these switches out here. I'll be filling in all of these holes that's randomly drilled through the dash for whatever reason, and take it out. Excuse me, baby. Move forward. And then you'll have 1 bolt over here in the corner. So working at getting this loose, and then you'll have this screw, 1 in the bottom, 1 in the bottom. This collar's actually broke on mine, but I have another collar I'm going to put on it. So take these screws out, pull this forward. Okay, as you see, I've just pulled this loose, and then it just twists back down just like this. I highly recommend y'all that you put this back so you don't lose you don't lose the bolts, and you can remember how to put it back to easier. So here's my switches on this side. I just pulled this front one off. It's got a little pin. So I pulled this pin and popped this one off, and then just unscrewed it right here, unscrewed it right there. So just pay attention that this is the way it goes back in there. So that's the way I put it back together out here, so we wouldn't lose nothing. So then we just take that back to the side, and then I'll show you the other bolts. So you have a 1/2-inch bolt there, and on the bottom is for your emergency brake pedal. So we'll take that loose now. Let's see. So I disconnected this bolt right here. Now you have this one right here in the corner of the dash, and I'll free up the dash to pull out on this side. This bolt right here is a 1/2-inch. I'll take it out now. Then up here on the dash, these bolts here, right behind your dash pad, you'll have 5 of them. 1 here, 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 and over in the corner there. So this is already loose and out of the way, so we can just lay that back in there. And these bolts are loose right here for the top of the steering column for the dash. So I'm just leaving them in there until the time being. And then you just need to make sure you get all your grounding straps for your dash disconnected, and there's a couple wires that go to the top of your cigarette lighter and stuff. Just disconnect them so you can pull it out. So I'll take the one out on the corner and take the screws out of the top now. Okay, so I pulled my ground wire loose here. I put the screw back. I pulled this ground wire, right, whatever this is to. I'll be tracing all this stuff out and fixing a lot of this crap. But I put this wire bolt back up in there. This was what it was connected to, so getting her done. Okay, so if you take your dash glove box down, then remove the screws here, it's holding it, and right here at the bottom it's holding your actual dash glove box. You'll come in through your dash glove box. That bolt right there is a 1/2 inch. You need to take it out as well. So I'll take this bolt out now. Okay, so to get this disconnected, you pull it through. And that's your glove box light there. You'll pull your light bulb out, and that wire connection will be free. Okay, so these little tabs, I just bent these little tabs back just a little bit. This piece comes out like this. So then you push this switch back through, and then bring it around, and you can reassemble it so you don't forget how it goes. Okay, so then I put the clip back on, slide it, put your spring in first, and then this black piece goes in your spring, and this is done and out of the way now. Just like that. Don't worry, this one doesn't have a connection. It's just a spring to keep it from vibrating while you're going down the road. So now we will take these switches out here. I'll be, like I said, filling in all these random holes, but these are for my lights in the cab of the truck, and then these is for my dual fans outside to help the truck cool down better. Okay, so the switches are out now. So the last thing we need to do is we need to put this back up in there and get down to the top of our cigarette lighter and stuff. I'll show you now. Okay, so this is your cigarette lighter here. To disconnect it, come right here, and it is the green and yellow wire that goes to your cigarette lighter. So that is unhooked. So this is your ashtray light. So all you do is you push over on the clip, and it comes out. So there's your ashtray light out. Mine has another ground wire for something. I don't know even what this wire goes to. It is black wire that is taped all to pieces. Pretty sure that goes to the radio stuff. So I'll be taking this one out now. Okay, so that wire is disconnected like everything else. I just put it back in. Sorry, it's really late. I just put it back in, just make sure I don't lose it. So now, okay, so our screws are out, and I put them back in their hole. So this will just tuck up like this, up out of your way. And so I still have to take these two out right here that holds the dash to the column bracket. Okay, so it'll look like this. And it'll be down, the nuts on the bottom side. So I'll do the other one now. Okay, so there's that bolt out of this side. Looks like this. The screws out of the top of the dash here. Looks like this. There should be 5 of them. Okay, you will need a short screwdriver like this to be able to get the one out in the corner here. Okay, so I'm gonna get this to focus here. So the way you remove this choke cable is it's got a thread on the back. This part goes through the dash, and then this part screws down tight against this lip here, and it holds the choke cable tight. So got that out of the way. This piece here that the wires run through, you don't have to worry about that piece. It's actually got screws on the back side, which is the front of the actual dashboard. Okay, so after taking your 5 screws out of the top, I just pull the bottom out just a little bit to get your glove box out, so you don't break it when you're taking it out. And then all you have to do is just take right here, slide your column piece up out of the way so you don't break it. And I normally grab like right here, pick up on the dash. Might be a little stuck. Then put your glove box. Lost a screw or something. And there's your dashboard. Oh, that's really cool. Lane, bring that phone in. Look. Ford Motor Company. It's pretty sweet.
That's awesome.
It's actually really cool. I hated the end of it broke, but anyway. So yeah, that's how you pull your dash out of your 79 Ford F150. So
Ranger.
Yeah, F150 Ranger. 73 to 79, F150, 250, 350, it's all just about the same. The only thing it changes a little bit, this truck doesn't have air conditioning. If your truck's got air conditioning, it just changes a little bit of the stuff you do here. And I think it's got 2 extra bolts that holds the dash. But yeah, like we're gonna plug these holes right here, these extra holes up here that don't need to be there, and then sand the dash down and get it all painted. Well, like always, this is Adam. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Have a great